Shalom, Kol Haloyim, La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and walk towards his knowledge. Honors and salutations to you, Aki. I'm out there just doing the work of truth, sincerity. Shalom to you. Shalom to the Akwak that believe as well. Real quick, the desperation from the voices of the women in this video caught my attention. I had not seen this video. Excuse me. But when I seen it, when it came across my YouTube home screen, hey, I was like, yeah, it's about that time. We're heading to those times of great mourning, and lamenting, all right, and woes, especially for the women. Because you women live life on easy mode, all right, or you've been living life on easy mode for a long time. And now, you feel that pressure, right? Now you're feeling that heat, all right, that's coming from, the plagues that are coming upon this place, okay? Remember the Lord said he would smite Egypt with plagues as before, all right? And that's talking about the new Egypt, all right? This place you call America is known as spiritually Solomon Egypt, all right? You find it in Revelation 11, verse 8, okay? So let me play a little snippet of this video clip. It's from the channel Shar On Demand, so fair use, by the way. Of course, I don't monetize my videos, but I just want to play a little piece of what this woman, or how this woman was, showing her desperation in her voice, okay? Losing jobs, all right? Losing jobs, not making enough money, because inflation is getting to, the people, okay? And then throughout this video, man, people were complaining about, money they making. It's not enough. The cost of things are going up so far. Now you're feeling the pressures of what we've been prophesying about from the apostles on down. All right. About, the debt that Esau has. All right. How it speaks about in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, about Esau, laden with thick clay, which represents heavy debt. Because America is in debt and it can never pay off its debt. And what you have as a result is hyperinflation. All right, that's steadily increasing. Okay, because why? Things are becoming scarce as far as the things you would normally consume or buy on a daily basis. When those things become few, all right, what the government do is they jack the price up on them. Okay, the purchasing power, all right, that once were, all right, is then changed or increased dramatically. All right, because you got inflation. Inflation is an increase on the prices, right? When it becomes hyperinflation, that means they, put the price extremely high. All right, ridiculous prices. If you want to know what hyperinflation look like, look at Venezuela. All right, during the years of hyperinflating, their economy. Okay, going back to the reign of Nicolas Maduro. And they had one of the number one oil reserves in the world down there in Venezuela. But yet, because of Esau, they were in debt. All right, because their purchasing power was nothing. Because Esau controls the money, okay? So with that, let's let the video play.
Yo, what the are we doing here, man? What the is going on? I just left the supermarket and drove past a whole ass homeless family on the... Yo, what the man? Like, why is it that I can take the last $50 out of my bank account? Why do I only have $50 left? Oh, because I went to college. That's why. Why can I take the last money out of my goddamn bank account, and you millionaires, you just sit here and you watch everybody suffer. All you selfish ass celebrities, all you
You see, she's bugging out. All right, she's bugging the fuck out because she's realizing more and more people are becoming poor. Even she's going to become poor. You know, that college education ain't gonna mean shit, man, real soon. Because when you think about it, you know, there's a separation of the classes of living. All right, you know, the different living, you know, status. You got the elites. You got the class between the elites and the, you know, commoners, because we will be the commoners. All right, the ones between the elites will be like the, you know, the politicians, the celebrities. All right, there's a class, you know, difference between the people in society. Okay, and you see, it's going to be just rich and then poor. Ain't no in between, no so-called middle class. Okay, and that's causing her to bug out. Okay, this is the reason why we've been telling you that hard times are coming for you women. All right. Now, I got the wrong one. Went to the Latin. All right. Let me bring out these precepts. Okay. The book of Isaiah, chapter 32, in verse 9, it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech." Now, when you go into this video I was just playing, all right, these women were at ease, man. All right. Matter of fact, when it got to I forget one of the women's, I know the face, but she was speaking about how her and her husband work and still is not enough. Okay, I believe it's this woman right here to my the big you know the Eve to my right. All right, let me see, can I play her a snippet of her talking about her and her husband. It was an Edomite woman too. Matter of fact, I believe this was her right here. This Edomite woman right here was talking about how her and the husband works.
A night shift nurse. I work full time and I work overtime. I've gotten pretty used to that. I work incentivized shifts, but my hours are getting cut at work because they don't need all the extra anymore. And so we're going through our budget because it's been quite.
See, they even cutting the nurses. And, you know, she's probably an RN. They make good fucking money. I have cousins that's APRNs, top nurse. They pretty much doctors, all right, you know, physicians. And they make good money. Them checks are nice. Okay. I don't know what level of nurse this woman is, but, you know, them RNs make good money, man. All right. And if they cutting them down, all right, the medical workers, man, you know, you can know what's coming down next for you factory workers. All right, you blue collar workers. All right, this place is on the collapse. This place is from the end. Okay.
Tight. My husband also has a very decent paying job, makes almost as much as I do on the hour, not quite, but almost. And we're not gonna, without me working overtime or working extra, like with me just working my normal hours, we're not sure that we're going to be able to make it. Like somebody's gonna have to pick up a second job, or we're gonna have to do something.
See? Becky with the good hair. You know, that's what shout out to my man, it was the Jake name, the ex NBA dude, Kwame Brown. Becky with the good hair, you know. Oh man, but anyways, Isaiah 32:9, it says, "Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech." Because you see the Edomite woman, she's crying and complaining about how she should she don't think that her and her husband gonna make it if they keep cutting their hours and shit. They're gonna probably have to find another job. So how much more you women of, or you daughters of Zion, right? things gonna get hard out here for you, man. You're gonna see just how hard it is. It's gonna be all hell out here. All hell gonna break loose. Okay. This is why Amos was saying that the day of the Lord pretty much is gonna be all hell out here. He described it as, you escaping a lion and a bear met you, and then you escaped the bear, ran in the house, leaned on the wall, and a serpent bit you, because he basically using that terminology to tell you that, excuse me, no matter what you turn to, it's gonna be all hell out here, man. That's why the prophet Amos described it the way he described it. All right, he described it that way because it's gonna be all hell out here, man. All right, Jacob's time of trouble is gonna be a time of trouble for not just the men of Israel or sons of Jacob, right? But you women as well, all right? Even the children. Those of you that's not right with Yahweh Shem Shai of our people, you're gonna perish out here, man. Because you didn't choose the fear of the Lord, okay? Well, really, the Lord didn't choose you to be a part of the lake. I'm being, quite blunt, because it says in St. John 15:16, I believe it says, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you." So, the Lord have to choose you anyway. Lord willing, I'm chosen. I'm giving diligence. Lord willing, I'm chosen. Right? It says, "Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." Yeah, even with the benefits, Section 8, they cutting that stuff down, man. All right, they've been doing that for a while. Food stamps. All right, it's hard to get on food stamps now. And that's good, That's good because, it was so easy for you to get on food stamps. Now it's hard, and that's showing you that, the Lord is going to make it hard for you women, man. Because you've been careless and you've been living up, living up in your, harlot shack. All right, that's what it is, a harlot shack. Having all those kids, laying up with the Pookies and Ray Rays and Tyrones. They eating up all the, food from the kids. Them times is over, man. Okay. It says, verse 11, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." Because what's going to happen out here, you'll see a lot of women out here lamenting because they're going to desire a man, okay? And ain't no man going to want to, protect them in that day. Because why? They didn't look at the men that was around them as suitable candidates to be their man. All right, they turned their head up at decent guys, all right, because they was chasing the bag from the so-called high-value men, which they thought was high-value men. The scriptures tell you they ain't no man above him that fear the Lord. But in this society, which society is governed by, foolishness and folly, man, just wickedness, man. They don't know what a real man is. A real man is someone that fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. The only ones that fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is the sons of Jacob. All right, that are a part of the elect. Okay. So let's move on. From there, verse 12, it says, "They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines." All right, because excuse me, because those benefits they was once receiving, they're all coming crashing down right now as I'm speaking. I have sisters, man, and man, I see it with them. That's how I know about it closely because, them food stamps is cutting down. They're cutting them off for things they wouldn't get cut off food stamps for, and it's hard for them. Okay, it's definitely hard for them. All right, gotta work. Gotta go out here and people even going to the food pantries, okay, and the food pantries are getting short. That's why it says in Esdras that the storehouses or the the let me get that, man. I butchered it. I bring this out quite a bit, Well, I can't say Slakia. We all bring this precept out a lot because now you're seeing it. Now you're seeing it. That's Second Ezra 6:22. I believe it is. Con. It says Second Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And that's why you see things being they've been inflating, I'm sorry. All right, they've been inflating because, before something is, as far as the storehouses, before they empty, all right, you have a gradual decrease in the goods on the shelves. And when they get lower and lower, and then you don't see them shelves getting replenished with more goods that they had in the storehouses or storage houses, warehouses that they come from, right? Getting unloaded at the shipping docks, and guess what? The price of them goods gonna go up. Okay. And then you gotta think about it. The MOTB is here, man. All right. The MOTB, the Charagma, the RFID microchip, it's here. And what does it say about that? You ain't gonna even be able to buy or sell, say you have that. All right, so let me get that real quick. Revelation 13 and 16, okay? It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, which we know is that Greek word which says charagma, right? When you look it up, and we know that charagma is the MOTB, okay? And that's the RFID technology, which is the size of a grain of rice that they want to put inside you. See? And everyone knows about it. I've been teasing these Edomites about the shit because, they know about the RFID microchip and they be against it. All right. Some of them, well, most of them I talk to, because I be just, teasing their ass. Because like I have to joke about their kingdom falling. So, about you ready for the chip? They, oh no, I'm not getting that. Becky with the good hair. The Edomite men. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, man. They're serious about that, man. And it's like, hey, it's here. Okay. So it says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, here's the point. It says, and that no man might buy, or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the name of his name. So you can't buy or sell save you have that charagma, that RFID technology. Okay, so keep that in mind too. And when you in a desperate situation, as far as you women, and you and you faced with that decision of getting the charagma, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to get food for you and your children. A lot of you gonna cave right in. Even you men. All right, even a lot of you men gonna cave right in, man. Okay? Because why? You don't. I'm talking about the our people, you tribes, man. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you Israelites, man. Okay, I'm talking about you, or our people, because you're the main ones. He's gonna come down hard upon, Esau. Remember, he says it says he's gonna come down with great wrath. Okay, Revelation 12:12. He's gonna come down with great wrath because he only have a short time, a moment, to push his NWO. Okay, you think he saw bullshitting around? Yeah, keep on playing, man. He want his NWO to come into fruition, but the Lord's going to stop him. Okay, but back to you women though. Let's go from there to the book of Isaiah. The 13th chapter. Okay. And I'm gonna start at verse I'll start at 6 and I'm gonna jump down. It says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty." And that's why all these plagues and things are going on, because that destruction is getting ready to come. Okay. Now, matter of fact, I'll just read down verse 7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Yeah, meaning your mind. All right, your heart, meaning your mind. You will have a meltdown, mental meltdown, when all these things are going on. That's what Jeremiah the 30th chapter is about. Okay. Now, if Jeremiah said a man gonna be afraid, how much more a woman? All right, let's go to get that Jeremiah 30 and 7. Well, let's start up a little bit. Jeremiah 30 and 5. For thus said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and of peace. Ask ye now and see whether man doth travail with child. Meaning, does a man go in labor with a child, right? The answer is no. All right, it says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. See? At last, verse 7. Man, that's, that was just plain. I ain't got to break that down, But continuing on, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Yeah, the remnant of Jacob going to be saved out of it. Okay? That's who's going to be saved. The rest, the 2/3 are going to be destroyed right here in Babylon. Okay? And let's go back to Isaiah 13. Okay? Isaiah 13 and 7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Again, having a mental breakdown for all the hell they're going to see around them. Okay? All the chaos, all the murdering and cannibalism, sedition among men. Okay? And invading one another. So how much more you women? Okay? It says, verse 8, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They should they shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Pretty much Isaiah and Jeremiah was saying the same thing about how men are going to be, okay, in the day of trouble. Right? Now I want to jump down to let's see here. Because this is what's going to happen to women and children when all hell breaks loose. Okay, Isaiah 13 and 16. I'm jumping down to 16th verse. It says, "Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished." All right, and this is going to happen when all hell breaks loose, man. That's why we warn you of things to come. What you think when all hell breaks loose? What happens? It's chaos, man. And who's the easy targets when chaos happens? Women and children. The scriptures speak about women being booty, okay, which is spoils. All right, spoils of war. All right, because they can't protect themselves. They need men to protect them. Okay, it says their wives ravished. Now I looked up the word ravish, of course, on online etymology, right? It says ravish, to seize someone by violence, carry away a person, especially a woman. All right. So that's going to happen. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say this word right here, but you can see exactly what it says. Okay. You see it for yourself. All right. Commit what? RAPE. Upon. Okay. I don't have to say that word. You know what it means. Okay. So we go back. Excuse me. We go back to the 32nd chapter of Isaiah. Excuse me. And it tells you in verse 2, it says, Isaiah 32:2, and the man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and the covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in the weary land. Because why? A man is going to be protection for a woman. See? So keep that, keep that same energy, all you single ladies, all the single ladies, all that old nonsense shit you talking, right? See, when all hell break loose, you women that, was praising single life, you know, you're going to wish you had a man that day to save you from other men that's going to be gathered around, all right, in packs, are ready to seize you, okay? You're going to need somebody to help you get a man off you from trying to ravish you, man. See, all that pride that you all, sitting back and nose puck, nose in the air and your lips poked out, your head turned up, at the men, and all hell break loose, you're gonna be begging to get beside a man. Okay? He's gonna be the hiding place for you. Okay? Now let's go back to I'm gonna go to the book of Isaiah 4:1. Okay? Because this is gonna happen when all hell break loose, man. Okay? Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. See? And then and the number 7 means completion. Okay? So you're gonna have a lot of women begging to get beside a man. Because women don't want to go out here and fight, That's not in them to do. And they can't fight off these men that's gonna be out here trying to get at them when all hell break loose. So who are you gonna have to call for protection? Ain't gonna be no 911 to call. All right, because when sedition breaks out, all right, it says they should not. What's that? Let me get that. 2nd Ezra 15. Brought this out in camp. Let me see. 2nd Ezra 15. Let's see. In verse 16, for there should be sedition among men, which is violent strife, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So, this is what's going to happen, man. All right. The men going to have sedition among them. All right. So you women going to be left out, with no man to protect you. All right. From other men. Ain't no 911 to call. All right. That's what it's pretty much saying. No 911 to call. All right. And let's go back to Isaiah 13. Okay. So you women I'm telling you, you're gonna bow down that day and beg and plead and cry, or I shouldn't say plead, but you're gonna be begging and crying, a man for a man to protect you from the hell you catching. Okay. And the man of the Lord gonna be the highest thing on the market. Okay. Because a lot of these Pookies and Ray Rays you laid up with, they had these little nigglets with, okay. They're gonna ball up in the corner somewhere. You're gonna need a real man, okay? This is Isaiah 13:12, okay? I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Okay? Because a man of the Lord, okay, which is an Israelite man of the Lord, because only Israelites could be men of the Lord, servants of the Lord, all right, in righteousness. We're gonna have the knowledge and wisdom that's gonna keep our minds stable in this time. Okay. That's why when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna be looking for the men of Israel, the Israelite men that were teaching. Okay. Let me see, can I get this real quick in the Apocrypha? This is the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus or Sirach. Okay, let me see here. This is Sirach 25 and 10. That's it right here. Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach 25 and 10. It says, "Oh, how great is he that findeth wisdom." Exactly, because why? Like I just quoted it. Let me go ahead and read it now. Let me go ahead and read it. Isaiah 33 and 6. "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." See? The fear of the Lord. Those that fear the Lord are going to be okay. Okay? Those of us that fear the Lord and did the Lord's will, we endured unto the end, we're going to be okay. I mean, even if you beheaded first, you die in the Lord, you're going to be risen up when he come. So it's a win-win for you that fear the Lord. For those of us that fear the Lord, it's a win-win for us, man. We should be rejoicing in that. All right, back in Ecclesiastes 25 and 10, it says, "Oh, how great is he that findeth wisdom." All right, and we know that I just read, Isaiah, there's going to be the stability of thy times. All right, knowledge and wisdom, right? It says, "Yet there is none above him that feared the Lord." See? There's none above him that feared the Lord. So call her lawyer, me. How about you, shy, man? All right. Those of us that fear you, that fear Yahweh Shai, we're gonna be okay, man. Again. All right. So with that, I'm gonna leave it there. Lord willing, this video was edifying. Again, fair use, but Lord willing, you few women out there, all right, of Israel, hopefully you take this message seriously and you understand that things get ready to get hard out here. All right, so you need to be clinging to a man. All right, and that man should be a man of the Lord. All right, and serving him and obeying him. Okay, you're gonna need him. All right, you're gonna need him in that day. So with that, Shalom.